How you doing, folks? Just want to do a brief little forward, and by that I mean listen to this noise. I love the acoustics of this knife so much. This is long after the unboxing, and I've just been flipping this thing like crazy. And even just the most basic movements, man, the noise, it's so good. I love the Alpha Beast. If you can find one, get one. It's worth it. Oh my God, it's worth it. All right, folks, before we get started, brief public service announcement. Please do not put tape where your address is. Then I have to physically cut out your address because the marker will not work. I don't feel like using stickers. I'm too goddamn lazy. Don't do it. Anyways, so this is a unboxing of the Blade Runner Systems Alpha Beast. Let's get this going because I don't want to wait. Damn you! Fuck. Nice little cutout I made. Did I damage the case? Just a little bit. That's unfortunate. But the security of my viewers does come first. So, damn it, try it again. So, what we have here is the full titanium BRS Alpha Beast. On camera, I'm going to open this up slowly. So this is a gorgeous stone-washed 154 cm blade. I have heard so many stories of these things coming absolutely razor sharp from the factory, so I'm not going to flip this on camera, at least not very much. I lied, I couldn't resist. Okay. Just off top, it feels better in hand than this, which is kind of crazy to me because I was thinking the titanium would be like slipperier or something like that. Somehow it locks it in better, and the balance point is night and day. So the BRS is definitely bigger than the Benchmade. It has arguably a better steel. A lot of people like D2. I happen to be a pretty huge fan of 154 cm. This is also the alternate blade, so instead of being that scorpion's tail thing, it's kind of this spear point little swedge piece that personally I absolutely love it. And I was told there's hardware and a COA, so yep. So we have a latch, not a spring latch, just a basic little latch. A completely brand new BRS cloth. And the BRA, I thought this would be a COA, but never mind. It is a rules of engagement. Know and comply to all applicable, can't talk, state and local laws pertaining to use and ownership of product. I already broke that one. I'm in California. This is a felony. User/owner assumes all risks in handling and use of product. Product is warranty from manufacturer defect. The last one's not entirely true. I got a buddy of mine that actually just snapped his blade off. He dropped it straight onto the tip in concrete and it snapped about right there and gave him a nice little jagged thing, look kind of like a Benchmade 87. BRS replaced that blade. Not free of charge. He had to pay the shipping. I think it was like fucking like $20 for the blade, but like that's nothing. So it's definitely not just manufacturer defect, it's also user error, and this top piece does not come off. So let's stop messing with that. So immediate first impressions are very, very strong. That being said, let's go over a couple different things for you. So we have a nice high quality titanium handle. This gorgeous little milling work. Very subtle, but still very nice. Bead blasted titanium, add just a little bit of texture to it, which makes it not quite as slippery as regular titanium. Can definitely tell this was all milled out. This is not molded or casted. This took a little bit of time. Man, this is just beautiful. This is out of the box. Look how smooth that is. If you're not a flipper, you're not going to understand the significance of that, but you know, just out of the box, that, Jesus, this is like butter. That is incredible. The 51 was sort of smooth out of the box. I'm also the second owner, I think third owner. I'm just my third owner. So it's definitely been used and flipped quite a bit. This is brand fucking new, so, well, pretty much brand new. It's been opened, flipped. I guess the person was scared of it. Sold it to a buddy of mine named Adam, and then Adam sold it to me. So, I think it's Adam. Make sure. Yep, Adam. We obviously ain't that good friends, but he's still a pretty damn good dude, and I definitely appreciate you, brother, if you're watching this. Big shout out to you. Mr. Adam is kind of famous on the secondary market because he posts a lot of high quality, good knives all the time. I don't know what you do for your day job, man, but you give me a run for my money, and I also post a whole lot of high quality random stuff too. So size comparison for the Benchmade is there is a pretty decent difference in the handle, probably a little under 1/2 inch in the handle, and probably a quarter, maybe 0.4 on the blade. So Blade HQ specs list this at a 4.25 blade. They list this at a 4.5 inch blade. So give you some slightly more professional size comparisons. So here is the Benchmade full size Griptilian. I'm losing my butterfly here, folks. It makes me sad. Definitely much bigger than the Griptilian. This actually makes the Griptilian look very small. But what I love about Balisongs is this is not that big in the pocket. It's not that big in the hand. This is a big ass knife, and it just does not feel like it. It just feels good. Also, hear that? The faintest amount of tap, but really nothing at all. That's awesome. I was noticing that as I was moving it around a little bit that there is no real tap to speak of. Well, let's show that off real quick. This thing has, listen to that. The quality difference, ooh, that was nasty. The quality difference is crazy. It speaks for itself. But 250, almost 400, can be quite a bit more than that on secondary. Mr. Adam gave me a pretty goddamn good deal, so I definitely do appreciate that. So we also have the Paramilitary 2. As you can see, still much bigger than a PM2, which most folks consider a big knife. Again, if you are wanting to carry a big knife, or you have these big fat fucking hands like I do, then a Balisong is an excellent way to go because it just makes everything very compact. Also, I have this here for another day or so. This is the Cold Steel Tough Light. This is actually going out to a buddy of mine named Wing Heathen. Shout out to you, Mrs. Heathen. This will be on your doorstep very soon, along with a freshly anodized Kaiser, what the fuck? Spyderco McBee for your knife miss enjoyment. Do one more size comparison. This is the Paragon Knives Warlock, and it is very comparable to the Warlock. It is bigger than the Warlock, but it is close to the Warlock in size. This, folks, is a big ass knife, and I love it. So let's talk a little bit about that blade. Now, I normally don't do these type of things in my videos, but because this is a balisong and balisongs are going to get dropped, there's going to be problems. Oh yeah, butter. Very sharp, excellent edge geometry, rips straight through cardboard. Cutting paper is not a very good test of edge geometry. It's not a bad one, but it's definitely not the best. But yeah, this is a absolute laser. Just look at that gorgeous blade. Also, Adam, if you happen to be watching, I'm gonna message you after this video and shoot you a little extra money, because in the pictures you sent me, the tip looked kind of deformed and you weren't too sure if it was or not. This is not deformed. This actually apexes perfectly and it's very pointy. So we didn't agree on any additional compensation. However, I negotiated with that in mind, and that's not a problem. So I do not have to regrind this whole thing down. I don't need to do any excessive work, so you'll get paid a little bit extra. So keep an eye out on your PayPal, brother. So again, the blade being this gorgeous 4.5 inch 154 cm blade, this gorgeous grind, a little bit of fucking texturing to it, beautiful handle. It's milled out very well and is surprisingly grippy, man. Titanium is a very naturally slick surface, and this is very grippy. I don't know what the hell they did to give this that, but it is definitely grippy. Just, man, I'm blown away by how smooth this is. Just look at that. Whoever says you need bearings on a balisong to make it flip proper or to give it that smoothness, you have never tried a BRS Alpha Beast. This thing is fucking perfect. Now, a bit of a spoiler alert for the other videos coming. I have some more stuff on its way. The balisong bug, folks, has bitten me hard. I'm a pretty big fidget guy, and man, just something about flipping these knives, it just puts me at ease, and I just enter a zen state. Drives my wife fucking crazy. Also, just let me picture this, folks. She's mad at me for something. She's hollering at me, and while we're having a heated discussion, I pull out a balisong and begin flipping it. That looks bad. I've had to really try to not start flipping these knives when I'm stressed out or in an altercation with her, because it looks threatening as fuck, and I get it. I actually looked in the mirror, because we got this big old full-length body mirror in our room. As we were arguing, I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, babe. She's like, why are you sorry? I'm like, I look aggressive as fuck. She's like, thank you. You look hella scary. I was like, well, yeah. They really do put me at ease, as strange as it might sound, but they are, to the sheeples of the world, and wifey, I love you, but you're kind of a sheeple, quite scary. So definitely want to be careful with that, and probably not flip during arguments and or tense situations or public places. But with all that being said, it is an absolutely great knife. I love it so far. I am so looking forward to start flipping the crap out of this thing. I'm making up words now. We're calling it the flippening. M. Night Shyamalan, eat your heart out. We're doing the flippening. So I can't wait to start the flippening, and yeah, I'm gonna just run with that one and start really seeing what this can do. Carefully, because that blade makes me nervous, but that's kind of the fun of the balisong. That element of danger, man. When you flip it correctly and that blade just barely grazes you and you just freaking get away clean, and you just did some cool ass trick, it's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Again, I've already cut myself down to the freaking fat of myself, and it is, I still love it. I've zippered my fucking hand open once. I've cut myself almost down to the bone once. I've heard of some more really, really bad lacerations. But it's genuinely addicting. I am not a good flipper, but I proudly consider myself and understand the appeal of flipping, and I'm a flipper now. This thing is always in my pocket, or technically in my little sheath, because I don't really like pocket clips on ballad songs. I'm going to leave this one on here just because I have better ones coming that do not have pocket clips. So if I ever want to just EDC one randomly, something small like this, good to go. But this is actually going to go off the table right now and straight into its new home on my belt. And it fits just perfect. All right. With all that being said, let's put some eye candy on the table for y'all. I love you all very, very much. As always, I appreciate you all so very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. I appreciate the likes, the subscribes, the subscriptions. If you happen to enjoy what you saw today, then by all means, please like and subscribe the video. More will definitely be coming. I record and upload probably 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes more than that, sometimes less. But I always keep you guys updated and let you know what's going on. The holidays are approaching, so I'm probably going to be taking a step back for a little bit, not too much. I'll definitely still record at least once a week, but at least until the holidays pass, you're probably going to get maybe a video a week from me. I have to spend time with my family. My job works pretty much constantly, so I'm still going to be working on Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything else. So as soon as I get off, I definitely want to be able to spend all the time with them possible. Also, with all that being said, this is uploaded or recorded after Thanksgiving. So happy belated Thanksgiving to you all, and soon to be Christmas. But as always, once again, I love you all very, very much. Thank you so much for your time, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your messages, especially your messages, man. I genuinely love talking to you guys. It really is the light of my day. I'm talking to folks on Discord, talking to folks on Instagram, Facebook, man, etc., etc., etc. I talk to you all the time, and I love it. It just means the world to me, and I'm very tired. As usual, I'm recording this video. Fuck, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. Just got off of work. I'm going to get 4 hours of sleep if I'm lucky, then go out and do it again. So I'm rambling like an idiot. So once again, love you all. Take care, and bye.